Hey guys, welcome to this inaugural episode on GS Fishing. Some of you guys may know me from my other channel. It's kind of more geared towards shooting sports, but I did not want to muddy the waters, no pun intended, and kind of be putting fishing stuff on that other channel, so I'm creating this new one here. So if you guys are joining me from a plug on the other one, welcome. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing. For those of you guys that don't know, I kind of like do a lot of data-driven, unbiased reviews, and I'm not sponsored or anything like that. But what's happened is in the last couple of years, I moved back to the Midwest, and I grew up fishing like a lot of kids. And I went with my grandfather, I went with my dad, and even as a young adult, I was in a bunch of fishing, and things have really changed since I moved out to the West Coast, up to an urban center where I couldn't do a lot of fishing, I didn't have access to it. And since I moved back to the Midwest a couple of years ago, and now I do, and I've gotten back in, and I've fallen in love with the sport. And one of the things I want to do is take people along for the ride as I rediscover the sport and some of the things that have changed, and kind of cut through some of the stuff and maybe simplify and explain some of the things, because there's a lot out there and it's a lot of marketing driven stuff. And one of the things that you'll start going out to the fishing stuff, you start following it on social media, in no time at all you'll start getting spam for like Mystery Tackle Box, which is a subscription based service, monthly kind of a thing, and people get it for gifts, but they have a tiered product, so it's like a $20, $30, $40, and what you do is you sign somebody up, or you sign yourself up, and it's like the man box, stuff like that, or any of those, but you basically get a bunch of stuff that is supposed to be of more retail value than you're paying for on this monthly subscription service. It gets shipped to you and whatnot. Well, if you guys ever go to like Dick's or Academy or any stuff like that, or heck, even Amazon, they have standalone boxes. And I found one at a local Dick's while I was out just buying some lures and stuff like that. And I said, hey, this would be kind of fun to unbox it, take a look at it, and just do a deep dive, or just kind of, not even a deep dive, but just kind of look and see what's in here. Maybe a little bit of a spoiler alert, not like Game of Thrones spoiler, but definitely this is a bass specific one. I love bass fishing, so this is bass box number 28. So if any of you guys are like, this is on your wish list, and you're thinking, man, I really want bass box 28, I don't know what's in it, or I just can't wait to find out what's in it, this might not be the video for you. But if you don't really care and you just want to see at a high level view what is in the bass fishing kit, what you get from this from the tackle box, which is by the Catch Company. It's a company based out of Chicago, and you can go to mysterytacklebox.com, and it says what's inside: 5 to 6 awesome baits from top brands from around the world, tips, tricks, and instructions to help you catch more fish, a limited edition fishing decal, and a great reason to do pound sign the happy dance. All right, so yeah, a little bit more about this. I think this company was started like back in 2012. It says here right on the back, it says the Mystery Tackle Box team, and it's kind of a cool, novel idea. I mean, for gifts, it's one of those things, if you don't know what to get your fisherman friend or something like that, I'm sure maybe you guys will get some of these for Christmas and stuff like that. So anyways, these boxes are sealed. You cannot go sneaking and peeking and that kind of stuff while you're looking at these things on the shelf. So they do have a nice fiberglass reinforced tape on here. So we're going to open this thing up here really quick without further ado. Oh, and I'm going to give this box away. So whoever comments in the comment section below, doesn't need to be anything, could be your name, whatever. I'll get in contact with you in a couple weeks based on the number of comments that I get, and I will ship this out to you. Just send me the address, and I'm going to give this away as the inaugural video comment winner on this channel. So there's something there for you. So hopefully you guys will do that. So without further ado, the suspense is killing me. Let's figure out what's in bass box number 28. I'm going to throw this over here for a second. Okay, I'm going to kind of turn sideways here a little bit. It says catch and win. 1 catch, 2 measure, 3 share. You open this up, it's got a nice ruler right here, so you can figure out what your trophy fish looks like. It kind of tells you what the keeper requirements for the contest entry are. So I guess you can go to mysterytacklebox.com/keeper and enter a contest here. So maybe you got to use the box and take it with you, but there's a little manifest right here. It's a Mystery Tackle Box, what's inside. This is the bass fishing kit. Again, this is box number 28. All right, it's got a Vexen Fat Boy, Lifted Jigs Flipping Jig, a Stickies Offset Worm Hook, a Biospawn Plasma Tail, and Big Bite Baits Yo Mama. So I've seen a couple of these things, in like normal place. Now the thing about this is they say that you're supposed to be getting more in retail than what the actual box is. So it's kind of like that whole Cracker Jack mentality or philosophy. If you guys are familiar with Cracker Jacks, I'm kind of dating myself a little bit. Or you put your money, you get the mystery thing, you put go to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, you get something, you hope it's like, oh wow, it's a Rolex. Not really. All right. So Bass Dibble, tips and tricks from Mystery Tackle Box. It says you've been challenged. Catch a fish on 2 different bodies of water in 1 day using these lures, and then hashtag MTB challenge on social media. Post pictures of what you catch. It's got some rod fishing blanks. Tells you about fiberglass rods and graphite rods. Wow, how about that? 5 ways to fish a chatterbait. And interestingly enough, I'm not seeing a chatterbait in here, so I don't know how relevant it is. It's got a bunch of acronyms for angler slang. It says it's the backbone of the fishing community, so I feel like I'd be dating myself with some of these. I don't know. Mondo, it's a massive fish. Oh, not a dink. Oh. All right. These comments are lit. All right. It's a cool novel idea. Let's see what we got here. So here's the Vexen Fat Boy. It's a crankbait. It's a square bill. So, yep, depth 4 feet, ½ ounce. It's kind of a craw pattern here. Got a couple treble hooks on it. Kind of neat looking. It's PB410 Killer Crawdad. Vexen Fishing out of Iowa. It's made in China. It's a rattler too. All right, so you got the crankbait in here. I'd say probably tops $4 on that. Oh, let's see. Here's the Lifted Jigs flipping jig. It looks like green pumpkin with a little bit of maybe watermelon in it. I can't tell about the quality of the hook in here. There's no weight on it either. I'd put it somewhere between 3/8 and ½ ounce. But you could go to www.liftedjigs.com. Has a 10% coupon code on here as well for more stuff. You can see here it's clearly a green pumpkin on that skirt. It is weedless as well. Here are the Stickies 4/0 offset worm hooks. It says it's a pack of 7. I'm going to poke at these here real quick and see what they look like. I've heard some reviews online. These are mixed. For this particular like retail-based box, not the one that you get to delivered to your door, some of the reviews were mixed on Amazon. It was kind of like around 2.5 stars. Some people were really dogging on it, saying they had like rusted tackle in it and stuff like that when they picked it up. So far, I'm not seeing any rusting on any of the stuff I'm looking at. I did want to take a look here. These hooks I'm kind of interested in. I want to see the quality of them. They are 4/0. They're not wide gap, but they're just a regular hook, not super sticky on the old fingernails. So definitely not, you know, Gamakatsu or owner level quality here. A little flexy. It is a 4/0 hook though. It's package is 7 of them. Kind of lightweight. If I'm being honest, I'd say like $2. I wouldn't pay more than $2 for this. Definitely not top tier hook material. Not even like Eagle Claw. I think Eagle Claws are a little bit better than these. So we're at I'll say $4 for that. It's $8, $2 for this. We're at $10. Big bite baits, designed to bring the big bite to your line. And it doesn't tell me how many are in here. It says visit us online at bigbitebaits.com. I'm going to say it looks maybe like about 8 of them or so in here. They're kind of creature-based. Again, green pumpkin is the theme here in this box, apparently. They kind of look like Reaction Innovations, kind of like beaver, sweet beavers, little like mini beavers, but they're definitely like between a craw and something else. So creature-based, green pumpkin, soft plastics. Say $4 for that. So what I do? $4 for $10, $14. And then lastly, oh, there's a sticker in here too. Don't want to miss it. Here's a mystery tackle box sticker. Again, a little on the small side. If you're looking to plaster this on the back of your car, you might have people right on your bumper to take a look at it, or if it's on your tackle box, maybe kind of cool. Looks like it's water resistant, so that's a good thing. We got here Biospawn plasma tails enhanced with Bioscent. These are genetically modified artificial life form has attributes that this genetically modified artificial life form has attributes that stimulate predators to strike. It says Texas rig, shaky head, and drop shot rig, so I guess it's more of a finesse worm. Looks pretty similar like to the core lonker hunts if I was to go down that path. Interestingly enough though, it says distributed by Catch Company right on the back here. So this is their own in-house brand. So I don't know about the retail value of this. I would say probably if you're to buy something of an equivalent brand like a Lunker Hunter or a Zoom or something like that, you're probably looking like around $5. We're like at like $19 or so, $20, and probably if you paid shipping on this stuff, you'd be over $20. So I'd say it's like right around the $20 mark. So I think it's kind of interesting how that they put their own in-house brand here stuff where it says that it's famous brand stuff from around the world. So I don't know if I necessarily agree with that on this particular one, but they look like they're decent enough. I'm not going to open them up. I don't know what the smell of it is. It doesn't say. It says 2-color plasma to attract finicky fish, narrow tail section, naturally buoyant plastic formula. So maybe it's kind of like a Z-Man, like the TRD stuff from Z-Man, but I don't know. It says disclaimer, baits don't actually have genes. That's a very very profound piece of information there. Yes, it's not organic. They don't have genes. They're inorganic, or they're not lifeless. They're not really living creatures. All right. Okay, so that's really the unboxing for this. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Is it worth the 20 bucks? I think it's a great novel idea. So I think if you're looking to get something for somebody who's a fisherman friend, you stumbled upon this video and you don't know what to get them and you think this is a cool idea. Yeah, there's enough variety in here. Would I take this stuff directly out and just go fish it immediately? I might try a couple of them, honestly. I think this lifted jig, kind of this flipping jig interests me. The hooks I'd probably, and I'd probably go with these big bite baits, some of these plastics, and try them out, especially right now, these little creatures. I do some pond fishing, stuff like that. So anyways, like I said, I'm going to give this away to whoever comments in the comment section here. You can DM me on Instagram at Gray State Medic. I'm putting a bunch of my other channel related stuff on there, plus my life as a paramedic, plus fishing related stuff and just general life stuff on a regular basis. But hopefully you guys found this kind of interesting. I've always wondered about these things. I see it all over, spammed all over social media about the mystery tackle box. I've seen some really good reviews on the delivered box service, and I've seen some okay reviews on this retail stuff. Like, again, you can get it at Academy, you can get them at Dick's, you can even get them on Amazon. They're like 20 bucks. So overall, I'd say, I don't know that I'd spend 20 bucks on this stuff in here. I think I'm pretty picky on the stuff that I like. I know what's working. And again, like I said, I'm rediscovering all of this stuff too, right? I mean, maybe there's some secret weapons in here that I'm not aware of. I'm not all-knowing. I don't profess to have been bass fishing for the last 20 years solid or anything like that. So I think it's kind of a cool concept. Nonetheless, I think it'd be a cool gift for anybody. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Again, this was box number 28 of the bass fishing kit. Like, subscribe. Hit the little bell to get notified. I'm going to start putting a lot more stuff out. It's going to be unbiased stuff. It's going to be some trials and errors. It's nothing like my other channel. This is going to be me just getting back into the sport and taking you guys along for the ride. So that's it for this one, guys. Until next time, stay safe.